If you play your cards right, you're going to live for another hour. If you don't keep quiet, I can arrange to cut that down to about 30 seconds. Take your choice.
Theater 5 presents the $245,000 Smile.
Our drama will begin after this message.
Take a look through these, Miss Johnson. They're really the cream of Acme Escort's crop.
Oh, now, this young man here, does he come close to the description I gave you?
Oh, let me see. Dark hair, brown eyes, height 5 feet 11, weight 170 pounds.
I'm sorry, Miss Townsend. He's too short and too light. He just won't do.
Oh, well, perhaps one of these others.
Here, now, this young man looks as if he might fill the bill.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Mr. Fredrickson. He's leaving us next week. He's being married.
But I just want a young man for tonight. I won't need him after that.
Oh. There's no possibility that you might want to use him again after tonight.
None at all.
Oh. Well, the particulars are on the back of the photograph.
Fredrickson, Charles, 6 feet 1, 190 pounds, dark hair, brown eyes, 32 years old. Oh, Miss Townsend, he's not smiling in the picture. Does he have good teeth?
Huh? Oh, why, yes.
Then I think he'll do just fine.
Oh, very good. May I have your home address, Miss Johnson?
Don't bother to send a bill. I'll pay in cash. Now, this'll cover it, won't it?
Oh, yes, but don't you want Mr. Fredrickson to call for you at your home?
Well, since we've never met and I live alone, I'd really rather that I met him in some public place. Would you ask him to take a table in the Pompeian room at 6:30 this evening? I'll recognize him from the photograph.
It's a bit irregular, but I'm sure it can be arranged.
Thank you very much, Miss Townsend. Oh, you're absolutely certain about the teeth?
Hmm? Oh, we call Mr. Fredrickson the man with the $1 million smile.
I'm afraid it won't be worth quite that much to me, but it is very important to me that he have perfect teeth. You know, the kind that you can just look at and know that he's never had a cavity in his life.
Why, that fits Mr. Fredrickson to a T. Or should I say to a tooth? Oh, please, forgive the little joke. I didn't realize you were so serious.
I am, Miss Townsend. Deadly serious.
Would you care for another, Miss Johnson?
I think I would, thank you.
Oh, miss.
Yes, sir.
2 scotch and sodas, please.
Certainly.
There's no reason to thank me, Miss Johnson. It's your money.
Oh, yes. Yes, so it is.
May I ask you a personal question?
Of course.
What's a lovely girl like you doing in a situation like this?
I beg your pardon.
I mean, hiring an escort.
Oh. Well, as I explained to Miss Townsend, I've just come to Los Angeles. I really don't know a soul, and I don't like to go to the theater alone, and I wanted to see the new comedy at the Playhouse. Do you think I can get tickets?
Oh, the escort bureau can. I'll just give Miss Townsend a call. And, well, that is if, now that you've looked me over, you think I'm suitable.
I'm almost certain that you'll be fine, Charles.
Almost?
Well, I have to admit that I'm still a little uncomfortable, but it hasn't anything to do with you personally.
Well, that's comforting to hear.
I mean it. In fact, I'm beginning to regret that this is going to be our one and only evening together.
Oh?
Miss Townsend told me that you're going to be married next week.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. It's a peculiar conversation for 2 people planning an evening together, isn't it?
Who knows? It may turn out to be a peculiar evening.
Here you are, sir. 2 scotches and soda.
Oh, thank you, miss. Don't take my glass, please.
Whatever you say.
Oh, sorry. It's a habit I've had left over from my childhood. I can't resist ice cubes.
I'm sorry, Charles. You'll have to excuse me.
Oh, I hope my bad manners haven't changed your plans for the evening.
Not a single one of them. I just remembered a phone call I have to make. Excuse me. I'll be back in a minute.
Hello?
I thought you wouldn't have left for the apartment yet.
Honey, I've got things to clear up here at the office. You've been looking over these gigolos for almost a week now. Why should tonight be any different from any other night?
Because I found him, that's why. Call Louis and tell him he's earning his $5 grand tonight. Harry, he looks enough like you to be your twin brother. 6'1", 190 pounds.
How old is he?
32. Nice, dark, wavy hair and brown eyes.
Now, don't get too enthusiastic. He's not going to be around for that long.
Why don't you get over to the apartment and see for yourself?
You mean you're calling from the apartment?
Don't be silly. I'm in the Pompeii room. Can you be in the apartment in 20 minutes?
I'll try.
We'll try extra hard, pussycat. If I have to feed him another drink, you'll need to be carried out.
That comes later.
Okay. Okay, now I'll tell him I have to change clothes before we go out on the town. We'll be at the apartment about the same time you are, huh?
If I'm a little late, stall him. Wait a minute, honey. How are his teeth?
His teeth are fine. Now, will you head for home? Or can't you even be on time for your own funeral? I have to apologize for the way the apartment looks, Charles. It's just a hotel-type furniture, and I haven't had the time to fix it up.
Well, don't worry about it. I'm paid to ignore my surroundings and concentrate on you.
Oh, dear. Now, where did my key get to?
If you find it, it won't fit this door. The nameplate says Owens.
Oh, Johnson was my maiden name.
Oh.
Here we are.
You're married?
Well, I was. I'd rather not talk about it. Now, why don't you get some ice and soda out of the kitchen while I go in and pick out a dress?
Well, you're the boss.
You bet your life I am, Sonny. Now, if you're still there, Harry, I'll kill you. Well, I've made my decision about the way I'm going to look, Charles. Now, what have you done about the way I'm going to feel?
Here you are.
To our one and only evening together.
Well, if you don't do something about getting dressed, we're going to have to spend it in a movie house.
Well, now, I'm not worried. Why should you be? Now, who could that be? What? Harry, what are you doing here?
Well, I was in the neighborhood and just thought I'd drop by. May I come in?
Oh, well, of course. Oh, I'd like you to meet Mr. Fredrickson. Charles, this is Harry Owens, my ex-husband.
Oh, how do you do, sir?
Good to know you, Charlie. Bernice, I'd say you'd found yourself a very well set up young man indeed.
Oh, do you really think he'll do, Harry?
He'll do just fine.
I don't think I understand.
Harry and I have a very civilized relationship, Charles. He just wants to have a look at you.
That's all. Would you mind turning around for a moment, Charlie?
Not at all, but I...
Oh, did you have to hit him that hard? Suppose you fractured his skull.
I hit him on top of the head. It'll look as if it happened in the accident.
What are you doing?
Turning him over.
Why? We can tie him up just as easily, just the way he is.
I want to have a look at his teeth.
You and your $1 million smile. If you hadn't got the idea that you could sell anybody anything, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Well, we're in it, and the only way we're going to get out of it is to have the police believe they found my body. And if there's anything wrong with these teeth, I'm a dead duck. Oh,
How are they?
perfect. They'll last him all his life. Are you sure they said this guy weighs 190? Well, it feels more like 250.
You're out of shape. Say, I don't see why he has to go in my closet. Why don't we leave him in the middle of the living room where we can keep an eye on him?
Even with a gag in his mouth, he might make some noise when he comes to. Your closet's got enough clothes in it to muffle any racket.
Hey, those clothes cost a lot of money.
My insurance will pay for lots of new ones. $250,000 beautiful dollars.
$245,000. Don't forget your hired killer.
Okay. Once we collect, you can have all the clothes you want. Remember, for the next month or two, you're going to be getting by on your basic black. Did you buy the clothesline?
It's been on the kitchen table for a week.
All right, keep an eye on him. I think I saw his eyelids flutter.
Just take it easy, lover.
What do you think you're doing?
Harry!
Anything wrong?
He's coming too, pussycat.
Hello there, Charlie boy. You see this? It's a great big gun, and if you don't lie nice and quiet, it's going to put you to sleep again. Now, put out the footsies. There we go. Yeah, the hands.
You won't get away with it.
Silence is golden. Yeah, that does it. Now, over on your side. Put your nose against the bottom of the door and you'll get plenty of air. Can't have you coming to an untimely end. That's that. Another hour and Louie will be here and we can get him down the back stairs and into the car.
Oh, that lovely car. It's a shame to burn it.
Honey, we've been through this whole bit. There's no other way. If I don't disappear, I'll be in jail in a week.
Well, don't say it as if it were my fault. It was your idea to let that sweet little old lady buy part of your oil well.
How was I to know her husband was the district attorney?
That's not the point, Harry. Always before there was an oil well or a uranium mine, even if you were selling the stock for more than it was worth. This was grand larceny, not fraud.
Which is exactly why we have to do this.
We could go to South America.
They've got extradition treaties now. Why the sudden change of heart? Has Charlie's charm gotten to you?
I'm not worried about him, Harry. I'm worried about you. What do you know about pulling off a murder? You've been a confidence man since you got your second teeth. You can't beat the gas chamber with $1 million smile.
I'm still living by my wits. I'm just living a little more dangerous.
Where are you going?
I'm going to mix you a drink. It's the best thing in the world for a case of cold feet. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. Mrs. Owens and I were moving a trunk, but it can wait till tomorrow. I'm very sorry.
We were what?
Our guest. He's been kicking his heels on the floor or something. Well, we'll see about that.
Harry, you can't use the gun.
Can't I? All right, Buster. Listen to me and listen hard. If you play your cards right, you're going to live for another hour or so. But if you don't keep quiet, I can arrange to cut that down to about 30 seconds. Take your choice.
Water or soda, pussycat?
Water's okay.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Did you check on Charlie?
Yeah, I just did 10 or 15 minutes ago. He's not going anywhere.
What time is it?
8:15.
Shouldn't Louis be here by now?
He said he might be a little late. What are you so anxious about? I thought you didn't want to go through with it.
I just want to get it over with.
All right, all right, all right. Take it easy.
Are you sure you thought of everything?
I always think of everything.
Wallet, driver's license, wedding ring. How do you know the wedding ring will fit him?
If it doesn't, who can prove it from the ashes?
Now, you won't forget to put your wristwatch on it.
Will you get off my back? I told you I've thought of everything. The whole plan was perfect when I thought of it, and it's still perfect.
You know what they say about the best laid plans.
Say, are you still trying to talk me out of this?
I wish I could.
Well, forget it. Everything's done. I've got my plane ticket, the fake identification, and all the money I'll need to sit still for 6 months in Mexico City.
Everything's done except killing him. How'll you feel about that?
That I don't have to watch. Besides, I don't have any alternative.
We haven't committed murder yet.
So what? We're guilty of kidnapping. Which would you rather get the death penalty for, kidnapping or arranging a murder?
All right, Harry. I'll go through with my end of it.
Good. You can start by throwing a couple of shirts and some underwear in my attaché case.
You could say at least please.
Please. And thanks for the drink.
Harry, will you please not do that?
It never bothered you before, huh?
Well, it does tonight.
I'm sorry.
Will 2 shirts be enough?
Sure.
Harry!
For the love of Pete, honey, will you hold it down?
He's gone.
What? You gone out of your mind? He can't be.
Look.
I checked the ropes no more than 20 minutes ago. He must have had a knife in his pocket.
Look under the bed, Harry.
Yeah.
He's got to be under the bed.
Yeah. He's gone. He must have crawled along the window ledge and jumped onto the fire escape.
Well, don't stand there trying to figure it out. We've probably got about 1 minute to get out of here. What'd I do with my purse?
Oh, never mind your purse. I've got all the money.
Well, then let's get out.
Shut up! No, we're going to walk out the front door just as if we were going for a walk. If we run into anybody, we just give them a nice smile. Now, get hold of yourself.
I'm all right.
Then let's go. Charles.
Hello, Bernice. Harry.
Well, come on in, Charlie. It's nice to see you again.
Thanks.
Harry, what kind of a nut are you? We got to get out of here.
Don't you see what happened, honey? The knock on the head. He's still in a frog. As soon as he got out, he came back, just like a homing pigeon.
Not quite, Harry. I took time to stop at a phone booth. I thought running into me might hold you up just long enough for the police to get here.
Harry, there's no time for talk. We can still get out the back.
Oh, can you? And down 5 flights of stairs? Listen.
He's right. I don't understand it. Where'd you hide the knife, Charlie?
There wasn't any knife. You searched me before you tied me up, remember?
I don't understand
You
it.
fool. You stupid, egotistical fool. The whole plan had to be just as perfect as your pearly white teeth. Don't you see what happened? He chewed his way out.
Theater 5 has presented The $245,000 Smile, written by Richard Holland and directed by Ted Bell. In the cast, Connie Lemke, Bob Dryden, Merrill Joels, and Bryna Rayburn. Audio engineer Bill Sandreuter. Sound technician Ed Blaney. Original music by Alexander Vlastotsenko. Orchestra under the direction of Glenn Osser.
Please postpone this thing.
Why?
Give us a chance.
No.
I've got to warn the other adults.
Your day is past.
Give us a year. Give us 6 months.
We take over the world within a week. If you don't like it, you can get off. Goodbye.
Hello? Hello? Listen, everybody. Listen to me.
Theater 5 presents Rebellion Next Week.
You're going to find it very hard to believe what I have to tell you, but you've got to listen carefully. It's about little Mary Newhall, a high school student in the town of Tewksbury. My name is Ethan Miller, and I teach English there. Mary is just a little girl with a C+ to C- average. To give you an idea of what she's like.
Gosh, Mr. Miller, you mean in only 3 weeks we've got to read a whole book and then think about it and then write a book report? 2 whole pages.
That
Golly.
is Mary Newhall. You'd never think that every adult in the civilized world is in danger from the activities of that little girl, now would you? Well, listen. That day when she stopped after class to ask me about the book report.
Well, how short can the book be, Mr. Miller? I mean, can I report on The Man Without a Country?
Oh, well, that's a short story, Mary. You will report on a full-length book.
Oh. Well, all right then, Mr. Miller, but golly, all the teachers give us so much work.
Oh, Mary. Mary, did you leave this notebook here? Mary! Oh, well. I wasn't sure the notebook I discovered belonged to Mary, so I looked in it. It was filled with names and addresses. Addresses in our country and Canada and Europe, Asia, and Africa. And that puzzled me, but it was Mary's notebook, all right. There on the front was a sticker saying, "I love Paul," and in a teenage scrawl that I recognized, her name, Mary Newhall. I happened to live near the Newhalls, so on the way home I took the notebook to her house. Her father told me that she was in her study over the garage out back, so I went out there, climbed the stairs, and... When I got no answer, I tried the door. And then I realized that Mary hadn't heard me because she was in a room beyond the one that I was in. A room with a padlock on the door, but unlocked right now. And as I went toward it, I heard her
Frank,
talking.
The logistics of the situation will necessitate further delay. Oh, no, Frank. The consensus amongst our enlistees here in America is that the revolution need be postponed only 2 or 3 days maximum. The hypothesis on which we intend to proceed... Oh.
Hello, Mary.
Frank, hold on a moment. There's an adult here. Stay at the phone. I'll call you back.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your phone conversation, Mary.
Oh, golly, Mr. Miller. You made me jump.
You left your notebook at school.
Gee, where's my notebook? Oh, gosh, thanks a million, Mr. Miller.
There certainly are a lot of addresses in that notebook from all over the world, too.
Oh, yes, they're pen pals in the Beatles fan club all over the world.
Mary.
Yes, Mr. Miller?
Mary, I heard you talking on that phone.
Oh, gosh, that's embarrassing.
It was very strange talk for a young girl.
You mean all that stuff about revolution and everything? Oh, that was me and my friend Frank. It's a game we play over the telephone.
No, Mary. I don't know what was happening when I came in here, but it wasn't a game. I heard words like logistics and hypothesis and
Oh,
other...
gosh, I don't even know what they mean. Frank and me, We learned all that stuff out of a book.
Oh? And who is Frank?
Oh, he's just a boy. You don't know him. He's younger than me. Then I...
Mary.
Yes, Mr. Miller?
Why has the dial on that phone got only letters on it? Why hasn't it got any numbers?
Oh, well,
Or wires? Or any cord?
Mr. Miller, you caught me. There isn't really any Frank. I just pretend over the toy telephone, that's all.
Mary, I could hear Frank's voice, someone's voice, answering you on that phone.
Yes, sir.
Now, I want the truth.
About what, Mr. Miller?
About you. About Frank and about that telephone. About this revolution you were just talking about. About that notebook, too. It's not just a list of pen pals. Now, is it, Mary?
You want to know quite a lot.
I certainly do.
All right.
How did that door close?
I closed it.
But you never moved. You just sat there and it closed behind me and... Let me see.
Oh, it's quite impossible to open it, Mr. Miller, until I release it.
Mary Newhall, just what's the meaning of all this?
Well, that's what we're going to discuss. Oh, sit down, Mr. Miller. That's better. I assume that sometime while you were being somewhat skimpily educated at the university, Mr. Miller, that you learned something about the evolution of man.
Can you be the same child to whom I've been giving C's?
Oh, a child to whom you gave C's, Mr. Miller, is a noxious character that I created. A role I played, shall we say, so that I could get through the days and years until the rebellion could be launched. The rebellion. You did learn something about evolution in that rather ridiculous college you went to, didn't you?
Yes.
Then you know, of course, that our species could not have survived had it not been that we met the needs for survival by developing ever upwards. Now, the Java man, our ancestor, could never have lasted had he stood still.
I know all that, Mary. I'm surprised that you do, too,
And we can't survive. Mankind, the way mankind is right now, can't survive unless we change.
But you were talking on the phone about revolution.
That's right. Suppose that you, with the brain that you possess, had been born into a society of cavemen. Do you think they would have listened to you?
I'm sure I can't tell you, but that's beside the point, Mary. I want to know
I'll get to everything you want to know. Look at that window.
What? How did you make that happen?
You want to hear some music? We have no phonograph here, have we? And yet, listen.
Good heavens.
Now, if you had been born into the age of the caveman, Mr. Miller, you would have been as far in advance of him as I am in advance of you. Do you want to turn the world over to me? Do you want me to govern you?
I believe in self-government.
Oh, well, that's the answer you would have gotten from the caveman. You would have had to revolt. So my friends and I are going to have to revolt.
Your friends? Who? What are your friends?
Mutants, Mr. Miller. Occasionally in heredity, there's a sudden variation in the norm. I'm a mutant, and there are several million mutants like me, all of us children, chronologically, but infinitely wiser than you grown-ups. Oh, if we leave the world to you, the world will perish. So we're taking over.
Mary, open that door. I want to get out of here.
No, Mr. Miller. I'm afraid you're the first victim of our revolution.
What are you going to do with me?
Well, you'll find out in a minute.
All right, never mind me. What are you going to do to the world? You say you're going to take it over. But what are you going to do with it?
You may rest assured that we shall not do with it what you grown-ups have done. We shall not dress young men in soldier suits and give them weapons with which to kill each other. We shall not dig shelters in which people may crouch and cower while bombs drop on their cities. We shall not allow some to starve while others grow fat. All the systems that you adults have invented are childish to us. Oh, here's Helen.
Why was the door shut, Mary? You knew I was coming. Why did you... Oh, Mr. Miller.
Get out of the doorway, Helen.
I'm getting out of here.
Sorry, Mr. Miller. You're not leaving.
Oh, gee whiz, Mr. Miller. I'm sure glad to see you because I was going to ask Mary about the homework. Do we have to
Never
do all
mind, Helen.
Well, what do you mean?
Apparently, Helen, she means that you are a mutant, too. And you don't pretend any longer. Because I know your secret.
That's quite true, Helen.
In that case, we'll have to immobilize him, Mary.
I know, but how? This, of course, is a test of our principled position.
What principled position, for heaven's sake?
I know. Have you talked to Frank about this?
Not yet. I'll call him now. Frank? Mary here. No, the adult is still present. What's that? Oh, yes, immobilization, of course. The question is, which type of immobilization?
We can't let him out of this room.
Oh, that was Helen, Frank. She's right, of course. If he got out of this room, we wouldn't have any power to... Freezing, huh?
Freezing?
You think freezing fits in all right with our principled position? Yes, it's a rather nice problem, but I think you're right. All right. Bye.
We freeze him?
We freeze him. And right away, Helen.
I listened intently to everything that was said during Mary's phone conversation with Frank. These children, far more brilliant than I could ever be, and far more powerful, intended to freeze me. But I didn't panic. I had noted that to call Frank, Mary had simply dialed F. And I'd also noted her saying that if I got out of this room, they would have no more power over me. I determined
Mary,
to get out
I'm not
as soon as
sure.
possible.
Our principled position commits us to nonviolence.
Frank feels that freezing is nonviolent.
He may be making a distinction without a difference. But pragmatically, he's right.
I wouldn't worry. It may be unpleasant, but it's nonviolent. You see, Mr. Miller, the whole point of our revolution is that we're sickened by the violence you adults have unleashed in the world.
So you'll freeze me, whatever that means. But just because there are no ropes or chains, you tell yourselves that you're not being violent. Well, I am your victim, and I say it is violent.
You have a certain point, but we're in no position to consider it.
Let's get on with the freezing.
No, wait.
Well?
Well, look, this has all been a tremendous surprise to me. It's hard for me to take in. You can understand that, I'm sure, but if you can convince me that you really have learned so much more than grown-ups, it might reconcile me to what you're going to do to me. If I were reconciled, it wouldn't really be violent.
What do you want us to do?
Well, before you came, Mary seemed to pluck music out of the atmosphere. Can you do that, too?
Yes, Mr. Miller, I can.
It's amazing. And somehow it helps me to understand. Can you do all of the things Mary can do? She just sat there and made that window open without touching it.
I can do all of those things. See the window?
Thank you.
Oh, stop, Mr. Miller!
It was a two-story drop, and I was stunned for a moment just lying there. And then I heard those children coming after me. I scrambled to my feet, ran through the backyard, and climbed the fence as I kept going toward the center of town. I was headed toward the police station. I wanted those children, those monsters, captured and locked up. I was pretty sure they could hurt me only in that room over the garage that I just escaped from. I wanted to maneuver them into a trap. And so I thought of an alley between the police station and the East End garage. They followed me as I ran into it and turned to face them.
Come on, Helen. In here.
I'm coming.
Well, Mr. Miller, do you give up?
I should think not. Come and get me.
Take him on the right, Mary. I'll take him on the left.
Wait a minute, Helen. What can you be thinking of? Put that stick down.
I'm sorry. I've compromised our principles. But the alternative is unthinkable. We can't jeopardize the revolution. We can't let the grown-ups continue their folly.
Well, he can't move out of this alley without coming toward us. And if he does, I'll show you how to defeat him.
Well, I am coming towards you, and we'll see who defeats whom.
Oh, help! Help! Chief, help!
You little devil!
Chief, help! Oh, help!
Stop it, I say.
All right, Chief, all right. Arrest them.
Oh, Chief, I'm so glad you're here. Golly, I don't know what got into Mr. Miller. He went all funny and chased us into this alley.
Yes. Oh, gee, I'm awful glad we were near the police station. I was scared to death.
Chief, don't listen to these children.
Now, what is going on here?
Gosh, I don't know, Chief. Mr. Miller started chasing us and yelling things we didn't understand.
Oh, now, I can't believe that of Mr. Miller.
We couldn't either. We didn't even run at first, did we, Mary?
No, but when he started to grab
Chief,
us...
will you please listen to me?
Oh, he scares me the way he
Now,
shouts.
calm down. I'll listen to you, Ethan.
Well, Chief, these children are planning to... They're planning to overthrow the government.
Now, what kind of talk is that?
Look in that pocketbook there. You see that notebook? Mary, give him your notebook.
What about it?
Oh, it's my pen pal's notebook. Here, you can have it.
Look at the names and addresses in that notebook, Chief. She says they're pen pals, but she doesn't write to them. She telephones.
Oh, no. Wait a minute, Ethan. Here's one in Tibet. You want me to believe that she telephones him?
Oh, look, Chief, believe it or not, these children are engaged in a conspiracy.
Gosh, Mr. Miller's flipped his lid.
Chief, I've been a school teacher in this town for 7 years. Did I ever seem crazy to you before?
No.
All right, then. Just what am I accused of?
Maybe he was molesting us.
I read once where a teacher
Shut up!
ran it.
Shut up, you! I mean, this is a terrible misunderstanding. Now, Chief, I claim there's something very, very wrong with these two girls. Maybe my claims seem pretty strange to you. But if these two are innocent, they'd be willing to sit and wait for a while in the station house if you asked them to. Now, wouldn't they?
Well, I should certainly hope they'd respect my badge.
All right then. Please, take them to the station house and let me go for half an hour.
Well, what for?
To gather evidence, to clear my name.
All right, Ethan, all right. You kids willing to come to the station house with me?
Oh, sure. Oh, if you go by my house, Mr. Miller, tell Mama I may be late for supper.
I hurried back to the room over the garage, and I started searching. I knew I had to produce some evidence, but I couldn't find anything. I remembered what the children had said about the way we grown-ups had made a mess of the world. I remembered their policy of nonviolence. And then I thought of the world we live in. The dread of the bomb, poverty, slums and crime, suspicion and fear among nations. And suddenly, I knew what I wanted to do. I picked up the phone, and I dialed F.
Hello, Mary. What happened?
This isn't Mary, Frank. This is the adult she told you about.
Yes?
I want to say to you, Frank, that I understand what you children are trying to do.
Go on.
And I agree that it is necessary.
That makes you somewhat brighter than most of mankind.
But I want to ask you one thing, Frank. Please. Please postpone your revolution.
Why?
Give us a chance. I'll warn the other adults. I'll preach to them on the street corners.
No.
I'll tell them that we've got to be neighbors and brothers to each other. Please give us a year.
No.
Give us 6 months, then.
No. You adults had your chance. Your day is past. We take over within a week. And there will be no postponement.
But Please, no, listen to me. Come back, Frank. Hello? Hello? Please answer. Please. It was a toy phone again. And there was no other evidence. No other evidence. I went back to the police station, told my story, and Chief Hobbs simply laughed at me. He called the superintendent of schools, and he told me to get out of town. That was yesterday. Last night, the school board met, and they fired me. I'm disgraced and out of my job now. But that doesn't matter. Listen to me. Listen to me, everybody. The rebellion is next week. We have less than a week to make this a decent world.
Okay, come on, Ethan. Now move along.
Listen to me. The rebellion is coming.
Come on, Ethan.
Listen to me.
Theater 5 has presented Rebellion Next Week, written by Robert Senadella and directed by Warren Somerville. Script editor Jack Wilson. In the cast, Bryna Rayburn, Evelyn Juster, Ivor Francis, and Bob Hastings. Audio engineer Marty Folia. Sound technician Ed Blaney. Original music by Alexander Vlastotsenko. Orchestra under the direction of Glenn Osser. Executive producer for Theater 5, Edward A. Byron. We invite your comments. Write to Theater 5, Box 233, New York, New York. This is Fred Foy speaking.
Thank you.